everyone, it's me, Stephanie Nietzsche, and I'm really annoyed about something, and I want to talk about it today. And I want to call out anybody and everybody who has done this. So if this is something that has happened to you, and you happen to have taken a snippet of it, a picture of it with your phone, or even jotted it down somewhere, send it to me, because I want to create a whole thing about it, just like they do. And you know what it is? It is when a writer is in a writer's group and they share something that they wrote. Maybe they want critique on it, or they think it was really, well written, or they just want to talk to other writers and they share a snippet of their work. And then another writer or two or three come in and rip that piece to shreds. That is terrible. Writing is all about creativity, self-expression. A lot of writers already have that, what's that complex called? Of course, this is what happens to me when I think about things and I don't do it ahead of time because I'm spur of the moment and I don't edit. I like everything just to, come out of my heart, come out of my head. Imposter syndrome. There we go. I knew if I gave myself a minute, I'd figure it out. So many writers, anyone really, can suffer and probably does suffer from imposter syndrome. So if you're a writer that's reading someone's vulnerability written in a post for people to take in and you attack them, that's terrible. I don't know. Can you even call yourself a writer if you do that? If you attack someone else for sharing their creativity, their expression, how do you do that to somebody? So I'm going to give you an example. When I go into writers groups, just to see what's happening, because I don't share my work, because I believe a lot of people join these groups to steal. I believe they steal snippets. They may steal the entire paragraph that another writer may share. They may need it for their own work, or they may just be, creating a like a pile of other writers' paragraphs and sentences so they can slap a cover on it and sell it as their own, which is also, that's not cool. That's theft, if you ask me. That's robbery, that's plagiarism. I mean, it's so many things. But we're not talking about that today. We are talking about writers that rip other writers apart, and it's really a terrible thing. So when I go in other groups and I see writers talk about, grammar Nazis and how they do not post anymore in groups because they feel like they're being attacked. I don't understand the sense of that. If we're in a group, we are there to help. Usually these groups are called, let's just say, blah, 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 helping blah, blah, blah. So they are helping what other people do, what they do. But how are you helping someone if you're going to tear them apart? I don't get it. And really disintegrate their work. So, and writers are writers. They're sharing stories. They're not editors. And these paragraphs or snippets that are shared are usually way before the editing process. Sometimes it's just a thought, an idea. They can't even consider it a first draft. It's just something that they're sharing. They want other writers to, chime in. Maybe, do you think this is interesting? What could be added to this scene? What's missing? Is it too much description? Not enough description? I mean, there could be a million reasons why writers share these snippets on these group sites that they do. But whatever the reason, it doesn't matter. They should not be attacked. Now, there's a reason why I am so passionate about this. Now, I'm never a fan of it. I don't like it. It really agitates me. But this had to be the tackiest of all. I created a post in a group. Now, to me, a post is casual. I have nothing to prove in a post that shows off my, abilities as a writer. I am constantly on social media. I love the engagement. I love the comments. And when I make a post, I write from my heart, from my head, how I feel. That's what I write. It's casual, like I said. Well, someone had the audacity And she said in the beginning of her comment to my post, I edited your post. I was like, what? And she did. And she rewrote it to, I guess, the way she felt my post should have been typed out. Now, first of all, when I read that first sentence that she edited my post, was I aggravated? Yeah, I was aggravated because my post wasn't even about editing or fixing something. It was about more or less about motivation, or how you keep your work flowing. So that first line irritated me. And then she shared in the comment how she, chose to edit it. Not only did it lack feeling, not only was it not interesting at all the way she rephrased it, it was little short sentences. And I said to myself, did this writer put this through AI? I would not be surprised. So this is what I'm going to do from now on. When I see that this is happening to other writers in groups where writers are attacking them, I'm calling you out. So I hope it ain't you. And I'm going to keep on making videos about this because, again, writing is about creative expression. It's freedom to share how you feel, whether it's, through words, whether it's through paint, whether it's through dance, however it is. So who are you to critique someone and then try to fix their work in a way that's so drab and so boring and without feeling? It sucked the feeling of what I was trying to convey in my post. It sucked the feeling right out of it. So if this is how you write, writer, well, I'm not one to critique someone else's work. So I'm not going to be tacky and I'm not going to do that. But I think this video explains itself and shares how I feel. All right, everybody, it's me, Stephanie Nietzsche. Never let anyone dull your shine or sparkle or, die out that flame. Don't let them do it because people want to do it. They want to suck your energy. Why? Because they're energy suckers. All right, everybody, again, it's me, Stephanie Nietzsche. Thank you for watching this video. I would love to read any comments you have about this, how you feel about it. And if you have something you want to share, let's share it. Let's put it all over YouTube. I'll even put it on my Facebook page because these people have to stop doing what they're doing. They're killing creativity. They're killing writing. They're dulling the shine, and they're putting out the spark, and it's wrong. It's wrong. Thank you.